We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
To kick off for the 49ers.
The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Looking to throw Penix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Penix. Oh, poor throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A good gain of 12 yards that time.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 10-yard line.
But now a fake on a jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey from 8 yards out. And the Niners take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Now Penix. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown.
But they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Jerron Jennings. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with second and a couple. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. And it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Purdy now to throw. Incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Throwing here, Purdy. A bold throw, but incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree.
From the host of Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And bulldozing his way through. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And his first look is incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
2nd and 10.
On the quick, right?
Stroud working out of the gun. To Mixon on the check down. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Stroud. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Texans first down.
Throwing now is Stroud. And he pulled in downfield by Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, 43 yards. And the Texans put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10, right at the 30. Back to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Not a great start, dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Throwing on a very strong gain of 24.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch.
Oh, my God.
Sometimes he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy check downs. Some guys, They're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
Good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Now Purdy. Rifles one is going to be intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 2. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No game. On the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
3rd down and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Pushing his way through. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Texans.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, a 16-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Man open. That's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Caught left side. Here's Dell. And they'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Take Dell. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. He juked him. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Here's Purdy. And this is caught, Jennings. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that kick gets double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And this is incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set. IT, watch out. Yellow. Yeah, you.
Back to throw, Purdy. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
All right.
Stroud to throw it. That's caught again by Schultz. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 more yards for him there. It's a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And Stroud now to throw. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz, 26 yards. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Here we go, boys. Yellow. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Purdy escaping the pressure right. And this will be caught at the 30. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Purdy flushed out right. That's caught out right by Jennings. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Back to throw again. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk. in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Moody good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught. Downfield is Pearson. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The throwing here, Purdy. Over the middle, complete. It's Jennings. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Yeah, you.
Out of the gun, Purdy. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, his second touchdown of the night. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Moody good with the extra point. And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 38.
Go ahead. Yellow.
Purdy now to throw. That's complete to Pearson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Ricky Pearson, 61 yards. And the Niners have scored again in this third quarter. This time to move out in front. Moody good with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down.
They intercept Stroud again, the third time in this game. Picked off by Fred Warner. Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a 3rd interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, if you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3 touchdown passes to 1 interception.
21. Get set. Get set. 21.
Here's Garendo on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Get set. Get set. Yellow.
They go play action here. Purdy steps away to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. I pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers. Do your style. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Do your style. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers. Then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm to go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers. Do your style. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Ford Field. Khalif Raymond to return it. Good coverage by the kicking team. Out of bounds, shy of the 20.
First and 10. At their own 19-yard line.
Outside, so I'm staying inside. Shawty, you would not pop to the booth. Like Tupac, I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, get inside y'all.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs.
What the hell?
Living on the edge and finding out it's kind of dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm born down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Today, a good one in store here. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints.
Jake Moody taking on for the 49ers.
Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And here we go from New Orleans. Kickoff taken at the 13. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10. At their own 32-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Camara. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
And we all like to see take on. So bring yourself over here, girl. And let me see you get low if you want this dude now.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set.
They kick the running back in motion. From the 34. Hits him on the out route. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Amador Lenore there on the stop.
Both things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. Instead, had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Ready?
Throwing his Rattler. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. For much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Pretty thrown here to start. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Outside.
First down throw by Purdy. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. That one intended for Christian McCaffrey. So that brings up second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Again, it's Brock Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They're going to go. It's Purdy. Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. To the air again, Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Opening drive, about to break into field goal range. We got 1st and 10 at the 44. Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Connection made to Isaac Galindo. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. To throw again, it's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points, the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun is Purdy.
Oh, shit.
Forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Pete Warner has it. And the Saints get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be the last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Here's Rattler. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Ready. Red 38. Ready.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Running back sent in motion. Rattler to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, set now. First and 10. They kick the running back in motion.
Ready?
Working inside the red zone. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints could break this tie for a halftime lead. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Yellow 43.
He'll throw it yet again. And the defender comes away with it. That's Diamador Lenore.
Hey, you know as a quarterback, every decision he makes has consequence. Some good, some bad. That one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And it's a big 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown.
my God, man. Look at my heel.
So somewhat surprising way for us to begin the scoring here, Brock. And what it tells me is we could be in for a pretty wild type of game.
Yeah, I think you like wild, I like wild. Points can come in any variety in football, but you're right. When they start in this kind of fashion with the takeaway for 6, more often than not, stranger things occur.
Hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got rules. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that, I mean, kickoff returner is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. After the pick, Purdy back to the air.
Oh, my God.
That's incomplete. Trying to hit his fullback there. And now it's 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get set.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Purdy now on 4th down. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, San Francisco.
First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. He'll get this complete to Jennings. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, doing right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. George Kittle, the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7.
Jake Moody taking off for the 49ers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Ready. Red, 38. Smash, red.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. Giving an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22. Hut.
Rattler back to throw. This finds Cooks complete. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend to that. For a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100.
We're slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on, set. Black 40. Ready.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43.
They'll throw it again. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead just before halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Julian Blackman. And the Saints do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. return coming from the 6. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Making the stop that time. Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's 2nd and 7. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Goes 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Purdy on 1st down. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Dave, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Completed to his running back. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By getting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. This could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
And the gun is Purdy. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They get charging and up there to take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
I know we talk about a rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Goal coming up from the 7. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. McCaffrey. And he gets in. Touchdown. time. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
We've got ourselves in a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicky team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Rattler to the air now. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
It's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th.
On the set.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Strikers. Here we go. Set. Black 40. Cut.
Trying to run for it. Come out. They won't get past to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Quick throw right side. This one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, all we say is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Set. Hut. Black 95.
Throwing from the gun. He has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got 2nd down.
Well, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Let's go now. 45. Set.
2nd and 10 now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Red 38. Ready.
Back to throw it. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers take possession. They're going to set up shop at the 22-yard line.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Niners to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's Purdy to throw. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. Thrown at the depth threat, linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
If you say that, you know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. They could do some serious damage.
49ers 14.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Gain of 15. First down.
Here he is to throw. Getting out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down.
Dave, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's third down.
To throw. He's got Ayuk downfield. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
17. And it brings up fourth down.
Desperation time here. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever been a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Kamara now on first and 10. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. All right, here we go. Second down.
Mega. Here we go. Set. Yellow. 22.
They're going to pass it here. Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Running behind center with Kamara. And he drives that plug back through on a gain of 4. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Here we go. Yellow, 43.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's good.
The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Shaheed motioning right.
60 red. Ready?
Setting up to pass. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Set, ready. Cut, cut.
They give on second to Camaro. And they find them after just a yard. It's 3rd down. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. So it's a win for the Saints. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these...
Well, get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much for Zelle. Keeping secrets, he know that I never tell. It's a bird, it's a plane, oh, it's coming in through the mail. I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, gold grill, plane, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, just set way quicker. Maybe if I'ma go to date with ya.
I ripped it. All these on my two first, no dribble. These always talking pillars. Try to sing like scissor. Like youngest, I'm about my business. Yeah, they know what's up. Glizzock never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Chicago Bears. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. Off we go from Soldier Field. He'll grab it at the 12. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here.
All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up.
What is up? Vegas! Slam left!
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. He's going to test this secondary right away. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A huge play right off the bat. 45 yards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
A run on 1st and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the 49ers' 5-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Rodeo. Forced out to his right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Renato Green.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
He'll throw to begin with Purdy. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From his end zone, Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
The 49er 1st down.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. On the run to the right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
Back to the air is Purdy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Again in the air for Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk to gain of 43 yards. Here's Purdy again. That's caught by McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. He'll throw again with Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Purdy gonna put it up again. That's hauled in once again. It's Ayuk. And he's gonna be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2. They need 2. Here's Purdy. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame you. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Uh-oh. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, 30. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. First and 10. Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
That's a slant to Ayuk. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a 1st down.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up 1st down.
The coverage right there, and it dropped away, incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. 2nd and 10. Back to the air again is Purdy. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out.
Go ahead.
On third down, it's Purdy. He's going to air this one out. That is caught. What a throw. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
What is on?
Here's Williams on first and 10. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. From the 22 now, here's second and 4.
5-yard gain brings up second down at the 22-yard line.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. They'll work now on second and 4.
Vegas! Let it go! Touchdown! Yeah. Bravo!
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Now he'll air one out. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
So this is what defenses want to do, Mike. They want to flush the quarterback to his non-dominant side. So here for this guy as a righty, they want to get him moving to his left to force these throws against his body. And it actually wasn't a bad ball. He's trying to give his guy a chance downfield, and they just can't connect.
Vegas! LeBron, slam left. Go, LeBron.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's third and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on fourth down. So I don't love third and short, bomb, punt. I do love third and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on fourth down.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Purdy works out of the pistol. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, You just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Purdy. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
1st and goal, San Francisco.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Out to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. Really impressive way to close out this 1st half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession of the 2nd half.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half. Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bears' 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Throwing is Purdy. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, marking it for 31. Second down and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to tuck it and go.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, he gets past the mark.
37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start playing with a little more speed and intensity, and it pays off there with their first sack of the day.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
10. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Now a play fake. Jones. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. And that is knocked away. Incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
They really needed that one, didn't they, Mike? I mean, they have to find a way to keep this as a one-possession game. This will at least give them a chance to do so, depending on what happens here on 4th down.
Here's Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Here's a 2nd and 6. Moore going in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. That'll be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Mustafa. And the Niners are going to take over just shy of midfield.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Will lose a yard. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll throw it left, and that's his running back. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st down, 49ers.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. Open space inside the 10. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
This defense knows the importance of this drop. They have to keep this game at one possession. That's a great start there on 1st down.
Here's a run with their tight end. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
And I really like the play call, especially given this situation. But remember, these defensive players, they get paid too. So even though it's maybe something they weren't necessarily prepared all week to defend, they got the stop before he was able to score.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. They walk away with a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Man, I got this right. My head matching my bag. You know I'm popping tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head matching my bag. You know I'm popping tag. But man, I got this swag when I serve. Now let me surf this swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm swag, I'm swag, I'm swag, I'm swag, I'm swag. I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And off we go in Santa Clara. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
21. Here, outside. Yellow. 18. Here we go. Yellow.
Here's Purdy to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Get set.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
Yellow. Here we go. Stop.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That heater is going to fall to the turf. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They're gonna go. It's Purdy. Buys time, rolling right. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's gonna go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Pushing for the red zone. Dukes out a one-stop, and he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. They get 27 on the play, and it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. Right back to Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pain dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard
line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun is Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks got to keep on throwing. But, boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just have not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, they've got to pick their QB up somehow, some way.
Here he is on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, England, 49ers of the 80s. They were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Second and 1. That's McCaffrey working the sidelines. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off for 1st down.
1st down, Purdy to throw. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense in the hurry up here.
14 yards. That's good. 4A.
From the red zone now. He's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They have 1st and 10. First down throw, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pressure comes, he's taken down, the 49ers got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. They're going for it with Mahomes. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Pretty throwing here on first. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. From the gun, Garindo. Unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. It's now third down and long.
Third and long, Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A 10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers likely setting out the special teams unit. Six yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He connects downfield. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jake Moody taking off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Worthy now to return it. Jukes one defender. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Brown. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Purdy on first down. Hits his running back. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
From the 26 on second down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
That's complete to Garindo. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs. They've got first down from the 31.
It's good for A. First and 10 at the 30.
And throw again. It's Purdy. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Second and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. That's Diallo Lenore. And the 49ers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down. The gun is Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Now it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to move the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're set up at the 35 now.
We go, boys.
To the air again. Purdy. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Force that to his right. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, Purdy lobbing this into the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jalen Watson. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. To kick it away. Here's Moody. Worthy now to return it. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
Well, their attempt to attack that deficit, it's begun in earnest, like with a capital E. What an immediate sense of urgency they created by that stellar return. This drive has begun must score for this offense. I think we all felt that way. And they sure set the tone coming out of halftime with that kick return.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. Escapes a defender. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Throws a bullet down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL game before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Back to the air on 2nd. Purdy finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, they just find a way to get him the ball.
And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard, so that's going to bring up 4th down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Go ahead. Yellow.
He's back to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a 31-yard play, and that's a 49er first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
First down throw by Purdy. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Escapes out to the left. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Looking to throw. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
10 at the 29-yard line.
Pretty throwing here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. Second down now, 7 to go. Off the play fake, Purdy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And the Chiefs get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okey, okey. That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that okey any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
On first down, they'll run. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Dive play straight ahead. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Easy. Yellow. 40.
Back to throw it. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead, I don't care.
You're
but the
biased.
success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Right around top. Yellow.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Get set. Go ahead. 18. Watch out. Yellow. Up.
Looking to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Baby. Get set. This defense is asleep. Let's go. Yellow.
Desperation time here. He's got it over the middle. And he will get the first as they touch him down. We reach the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers losing by 7.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
Yellow. Get set. 18. Watch out. Stop.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. This is brought in at the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut it to a point late in this one. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. So to get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock, now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. Rolling into enemy territory. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. It's Pacheco again. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a 2nd time. That's going to bring him to 4th down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Harrison Butker out now. He knows how big this try is. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Setting up to pass. Into the hands of Kittle. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop that Brock. So they can still win it with a field goal or a touchdown, Brock. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 27. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And that's going to be good for a 1st down from Purdy as he gives himself up to avoid a hit. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. And they break the ties. It's caught for a touchdown. What a call, what a catch, Brock. And that's the play that should win this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Chiefs 21. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts at the 9. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And it's stopped. What an ending we almost just witnessed. They got to him before he could reach that end zone. This game's over. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Huard and everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
Yeah. Clears out. Yo, man. Running money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no.